Hi, this is Abdulaziz Khan. Yesterday, I shared a video about some newspapers. So I thought that I feel it's a good idea. So I thought I should make another video. Even though today I did not get that kind of news which I found yesterday, but still I thought that I should share some of my feedback, my comments on some news. So one thing, the main news on CNN that like this news is that virus cutting a lifeline for the poor. Migrant workers are being laid off as COVID-19 cripples economies. So this I feel it's very bad. Because it shows the dark side of the humanity. If you are being hit by a virus, it does not mean that you start taking the things from the poor people first. The rich people, they should heed to this. They should learn. This COVID 19 or any pandemic or anything, it can affect anyone. It's generally whatever media shows us that maybe if you are rich, you can control it. It's not like that. It's maybe you are rich, but maybe it can hit you more adversely. Like in Pakistan, I will just praise my country here for sure that when this COVID 19 hit, uh, the people they start helping the poor peoples. This is very good thing generally as well, and in our country it's a normal practice. And the poor people, when they start suffering because of any reason, because of any calamity, any flood or any earthquake or any problem, like we were hit by a earthquake and a flood also in the recent 10-15 years. So at all those times, the rich people, they extend and they reach to the poor people and they provide them food, shelter, and everything required. So now as well, the, the rich people, they are trying their level best to reach to help each and every corner of the country. Like I have seen that this is not there is no much discrimination. Also, I'm not very much sure on the grassroots level because there may be something up and down as well. But generally speaking, like for example, it's a general Muslim country, but the people they reach towards the non-Muslims as well. So they reach towards those walks of life which are generally neglected, like for example, the transgenders are very much neglected in Pakistan. Generally, they don't have any voice. But in this problem time, the people they help the transgenders as well. So I will say that people of the West they should try to learn something from the people of East. That this thing, which is very much prevalent in our society, they should try to learn it. That once you are having any problem, then okay, it's updated right now in front of our eyes. So again, now the main thing went back to China. So they remove whatever we were talking about and they've shifted to China. No problem. So they will keep, US will keep pushing China. That's another story that I feel very, very bad. That we know that this virus is a virus. It don't know the religion, the sect, the color, or anything. It hits everyone, but I don't know why they like to relate it to religious things. Even in Pakistan, this is also a very big debate that even up till now they are not able to fully claim that this virus is spreading because of the religious gatherings. And also, I know from my personal experience that religious gatherings are very much in a very much controlled environment. They are much more controlled than the gathering outside the shopping malls and the gathering outside some government offices for the people who are there to get some COVID-19 benefits. Especially the people who are outside the shopping malls, they are, because they have kids as well. So kids are more prone to touch things and then to spread things easily because an adult person he can refrain himself, but kids they touch a lot. So in shopping malls, the people they come with the kids. So like in masjid, generally I have seen in the last 3 months, people avoid bringing kids. So, but just saying that, like for example, 180 people exposed. I don't know, have they done the research that how many people are exposed because of going to the shopping malls? I mean, like for example, US, there's more than hundreds of thousands of people are exposed. So why to just show that 180 were exposed because of the church as well? I think this is not a good idea. I mean, just bringing the religion in everything is. Here you can see that 100 infections linked to fitness classes. So, I mean, I will not say that they should put it as well. I mean, people should keep fit as well. But from here we can see that people they get infected from the fitness classes as well. Anywhere, if you will make a big gathering, and people should not be taking a lot of care, then the chance of any outbreak is much more. And as again and again, I said in that as I feel personally that the chance is more in shopping malls because people are, when people are busy shopping, then they mingle with each other. They cross each other more. I mean, like for example, we go to masjid. I know that the people they take some distance, and the people they just go from a door and they just come out. I mean, there is no crossing each other, and there is no much mingling. There is no even like for example, in masjid we don't talk a lot. So we even don't talk. I mean, it's a normal, not because of any specific reasons. We don't talk a lot in religious places because we feel that these places should remain calm and peaceful. So personally, I will say that the chances are much less, but I don't know why media they propagate things in this way. So there was no much other news that I was able to find, but the good thing was that uh, CNN told us right now that its war with China is more important than anything else. So let's go to the BBC. BBC still Brazil is having problem. Hospitals are near collapse. So as we see yesterday as well, all the good news for the European countries and the bad news for other countries. No more specific further news. So how live entertainment is evolving online. So now because entertainment style is changing, so maybe you will have to uh, accept me also. I mean, because you don't have a lot of options. Japan falls into recession. So Japan is going into recession. India extends coronavirus lockdown by 2 weeks. So there are newses and there are things changing around So Pakistan got 2,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. Okay. So right now we see that US is still interested in China, and here we see that China is already responding. Commentary shifting blame cannot hide US failure. So China is already replying to them that they should uh, keep their own things clean. China is fighting against coronavirus. We see this yesterday as well. China loses no time sharing information on COVID. So China is replying. China is clarifying its position. And here again, China showing that no new COVID-19 cases. So they are showing that we have controlled it. So if US cannot control it, then they should do it by themselves, not just by blaming Chinese. Pakistan confirmed COVID-19 cases crosses 40,000. So things are getting tough here as well. So no further big news. So Al Jazeera, we see that Brazil is having a bad time. Hospitals are choking, but their president, maybe he wants to increase the level much more, maybe because of some reason that only he knows. I mean, I don't know why. Some people, they just don't want to learn. He's gathering selfie snapping, and mingling with people, or making big gatherings. I don't know. I mean, again, if there should be any small outbreak in a church, then they will just start showing that. They will not tell us that how many people got infected from this. We see this lady, there's no mask. This guy, no mask. So, but no one will tell us that how many people got infected within this crowd. They will just tell us if some people got it from the masjid or from some people got it from the churches. They are more interested in the religious places. I don't know why. So as I told you that not too many news. Japan is going to recession, and China is asking US not to suppress Huawei. So mainly two big news that for the poor guys it's getting difficult. So I think that the people of the world, they should focus. I mean, if you have something to share, then please share with the poor guy. I mean, because this is the only way that we can survive the problems, the big problems, you know. I don't know how people think, but if you will not help the poor guys at this time, then when this COVID-19 should a bit relax, or when it should go down, it should take its toll and it will go down. Then if we did not keep equilibrium, we try to balance things out, then the economic pressure on the poor guys should be so immense that we should go in some other kind of trouble, which may be more difficult to deal with. So my take on today's newspaper is that please try to help the poor guys around you. Secondly, that please try to understand that this virus don't know the religion. It's not a religious virus. It can affect any gathering. So gathering should be avoided. We should avoid gathering. Not only religious, I mean, we should just avoid gathering. So we see that a lot of people, presidents, and they are doing big gatherings because of any reason. I mean, Trump is talking to a lot of guys, and like the Brazilian president, he's doing mass gatherings. But on the newspaper, we see that the virus is spread from the church. I mean, this is, I will say this is very bad. I mean, we should take the things on the right place. So I hope you should like this video of today, and even if you like or if you don't like, I mean, this is the way entertainment industry is going to change. I mean, you have to accept, you have to embrace this change. So you should have to listen to people like me, I mean, who are sitting at their home and they have almost not too much more to do. So they will keep pushing their content. So maybe this is the option that you have. So you like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Okay, bye.